set up a half an inch forward, so when the truck comes up to the dock, it stops here and it's not going to affect the track forward.
Okay.
So this is basically an installation stop tool that'll stop the track from coming back too far.
Okay.
That way you don't have to measure it, and it will always be the same on every unit.
Okay.
That will get everything uniform.
What about here? Can you talk this through?
And this here, so what we found is if we grind this little tab off of here, then we can take our piece of steel, our shim, and our shim will sit more flush without having to weld a little piece on the bottom.
Okay.
That'll save the time cutting down on.
So you have one solid piece instead.
Yeah,
of
instead
two,
of trying to
instead of trying to put two together.
Because whenever you're putting two pieces together, you're always going to have a differ in the degree here.
Yeah, okay.
And one will never be so strong, right? Because you got to smoothen it down from the weld.
Right.
So this here's the same.
What?
Doing this. That saves that, right?
Right. Now, what about the top part here? You mentioned about one whole piece.
Oh, on the top rail here, we found is if we just trimmed our pockets down a bit and ran one continuous strip, it becomes more of a stable area, and then we can adjust the turf pullback.
Okay. So it's just going to be one whole piece instead of two pieces or three pieces.
Exactly.
Okay. That cuts down time too.
More uniform.
That cuts down time too,
Cuts
right?
down time too, yeah.
You talked about this track here, the joint.
Yeah. So what we found, in order to keep away from that little spread or whatever, if we were just to take the track, put a little tack on the back just to hold it, install it, bolt nut it, and then don't worry about it because it's just to hold it firm until it's bolted on.
So the track can actually be in two pieces.
It can be in two pieces. If you just tack it together, it'll hold it stable. So then when you put it on, it's perfectly aligned instead of being off of it.
Okay.
That's just for a save time on an installation.
Okay. So truly, 48 footer, we can cut it in two.
And you can make the joint in the middle.
And do the joint in the middle.
If it makes it easier for shipping.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem we have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
It can be welded to the backside, ground it down, and it won't affect anything.
Okay. So here he is grinding this thing down, right?
Yeah.
What about the front area you were talking about, the three-quarter of an inch?
Oh yeah.
This you gotta show.
Well, by moving this back 3/4 of an inch,
Yeah.
we'll put the bolt more in the center here,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And it will able the plate to catch a piece of steel instead of just sitting in the wood.
Okay.
Right.
That reinforce the headboard.
Yeah. Because
better.
if you just sandwich this plate between the headboard and the and this fish plate, the wood is just going to compress over time.
Yeah, and it's gonna come loose.
Exactly. By moving it back 3/4 of an inch, you're catching the lip on the first cross member.
Yeah. Okay. And also, what do you mention about the caulking?
Oh yeah. Well, when you move it back, you're going to get a better bead because now what you're going to be doing is you're going to be bedding it right, beading and caulking here instead of trying to beat a caulking up there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it's sitting up here, you're just filling that crack. But
Right.
when you put it back here, you're getting a good bead in there.
Okay. It will not extend the top to the back.
No. For what that 3/4.
That
is
3/4
nothing.
inch. It makes it look better too, right?
Yeah. And it gives it a more finished look at the front here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good. So in terms of time, we're cutting the time down as well.
Trying to cut the time down as much as we can.
Okay. Well, it looks like you did a lot of work here for us.
That's what I got going here.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. Thank you.